And we are back.
Hey, what it do, Trey?
Man, I'm doing good on this beautiful Monday, man. 11 o'clock, man. The Water Boy Show is live, man. Live from
We
the Water Boy Show.
live in the vibe. Like we live in
Yeah,
some
man.
vibes.
Yeah, man. The
I'm trying
Monday water break, man. What's up? What's up? What's up, Be Rich? What we talking about today, man? I know I have some things I want to talk about. What
All
we
right, well,
talking about, man?
I want to talk about first. I want to talk about what happened in the NFL yesterday, man, and then I want to go ahead and slide to tonight's game against the Philadelphia Eagles in Atlanta, and our very own Atlanta Falcons, man.
But what
So,
happened, man? What happened, man? What happened in the NFL yesterday?
man, I like to start by saying that a team that I actually despise is actually balling out this year, and that's the New Orleans Saints, man. And I kind of looked into what's going on with them, and they got a hellified offensive coordinator, man. And hopefully after this year, he'll be somewhere else coaching an NFL team. But yeah, Clint Kubiak, shouts out to him, man. Gary Kubiak's son. He's been in the tree of all these great offensive minds. And last year he was with Kyle Shanahan, and now he's coaching his very own team, calling his own plays. They scored 40 points in 3 straight games, man. The last game of the year last year and the first 2 this year. I think one of the first teams to do that, if I remember right. Well, what's up, though? How you feel about it, man? You get a chance to watch the Saints, man?
Man, look, so I didn't get a chance to sit down and physically watch the game, like watch every play. But of course, I had the ESPN app going, man. I had to go with my wife, man. We had to go do some shopping, right? We had to go pick up some stuff for our boys, man, and then go get something to eat for the rest of the fam. So during all that time, I was looking at the ESPN app, and I'm just watching the Saints put up touchdown after touchdown after touchdown after touchdown. So of course we in our chat, and I'm like, hey man, I'm like, oh, but there go Quinn Jordan. I know he want to hear this. He a Saints fan. Shout out to you, Quinn, man. Shout out to Top Flow Boss. You already know, man. Shout out, man. So look, I'm looking and I'm watching the Saints just put up score after score after score. So I'm like, I put in the group chat. I'm like, hold on, something must be going on. I said, man, they got my eyes open as many points they put up last week. So we were talking, and Doug was saying, well, everybody been together for another year now. So I'm like, okay, well, let me go look. So I went and did some investigating, man. Who is the offensive coordinator? And I saw, man, Clint Kubiak, man. He was the passing game coordinator for Kyle Shanahan last year, and he is Gary Kubiak's son, man. So I'm like, man, like there it is. That Kyle Shanahan, Mike Shanahan coaching tree, man. If you know the Houston Texans offensive coordinator, man, Bobby Slowick, man, he came from the Shanahan tree. And you see what he did doing with CJ Stroud and what they did in Houston. Here we go, another coach from the Shanahan tree. Mike McDaniels, Matt LaFleur, all people from this Kyle Shanahan tree. So I'm like, man, like it has to be the offensive coordinator, man. These guys put up 30 plus points, like not just in consecutive games, in consecutive first halves of games.
And they had 15 straight scoring possessions. I've never seen that before since I've been living.
Yeah, man. Straight. So it is what it is. They had my eyes open, because of course our Falcons, man, they were off. But I'm looking around the NFC South, and so I'm checking scores, and I'm like, hold up, man. Like the Saints, they might not be as trash as I thought they were gonna be. Because I don't believe in them after Sean Payton left. But hey, if they got the offense together, it's something to worry about. And then you go to the Bucks. The Bucks got them a tough win up in Detroit.
Man, tough
20-16 in Detroit to a tough team that was a playoff team last year. That was a really tough team. I mean, the Bucks were a playoff team as well, but they have shown that they might be here to stay. So after those 2 games, it put a little more pressure in my mind, from a fan standpoint, on what our Atlanta Falcons have to do, have to get a hold of everything quickly.
Yeah. I mean, after the first week when they played Carolina, New Orleans, I'm speaking of, I was like, it's Carolina. But shit, they went to Dallas. They went to the D, man, and really showed their asses in front of them Cowboy fans. I know Cowboy Nation is going ham on Sports Talk Radio right about now, man.
Man, hey, what I say in that NFL sports bar? what I said in the NFL sports, but I said the
About the
Giants
Cowboys.
playing, the Eagles playing, Sunday Night Football showing Taylor Swift. And before Cowboy fans could even sit in their seat, Dak Prescott just threw another
Another
pick.
pick.
Hey,
He threw
man.
2 picks yesterday.
Hey,
I
man, boy,
forgot.
that
Yeah,
man was handing them things out like fake wine at communion on church Sunday, boy. I'm
he
trying to
was
tell you,
he
boy.
was handing them things out like them dudes that be standing in the West End, handing them bean pies out right at the West End. Like y'all know what I'm
Hey,
talking
boy, he was passing them things out like garbage mix CDs from mixtape rappers, boy. I'm trying to tell you,
about.
boy.
He
I'm
was
trying to
passing that
tell you,
thing
boy.
out like a girl off Stewart Avenue. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, whoa, man. Flag on the play, man. I gotta get me a flag or a whistle, man. Flag on the play. Oh, I just realized, man. I don't even have my necklace on, man. I gotta put on my necklace, man. Got to put
Put
on
on
my
that
necklace,
necklace.
man. Yeah, man. Got to have the necklace on, man. Move them chains. But yeah, man. So it put to me a little bit more pressure on what the Falcons have to do tonight. You know what I'm saying? We have
Yeah,
to
man.
get a
A lot
win.
of pressure.
Yeah, Quinn Jordan say he pulling for us, man. I don't believe it because he's a Saints fan. But man, here we got Khalil. Man, he said we win defensive battle tonight,
I
27-20.
received
I
that,
take it.
Khalil. I received that. Hey, look, Trey. Before we get started on the Falcons, I want to talk about a couple more things in the NFL. Man, I want to bring this up because this hits home with you. You know, you're Georgia Dirt. Part of the family,
Yeah,
the Addy
my
Crew family.
part of my Addict Crew
Yeah,
family. Yep.
Addy Crew family. Man, Malik Willis threw his first touchdown pass and got his. I don't know if it's his first win, but he got a win up there. His first win with Green Bay. And
Man,
yeah, tell us about your relationship to Malik Willis and that and those things. Oh,
so man, shout out to Malik. Shout out to that young man, man. Shout out to him, for overcoming some of the circumstances that he's been going through and then going to Green Bay, throwing his first NFL touchdown. This is his third season. Man, for those that don't know, Malik Willis is the son of a really good friend of mine, man. We call him Mark Twain from the Attic Crew. Yes, I was a part of the Attic Crew with the Young Bloods, with Jim Crow, with Ball, Shawty Putt, Freaky T, Rooster, Big Flo, they pretty Ken. Man, I can go down the line. Like I said, Jim Crow, the Young Blood, Sean Paul, J-Bo, Cuddy Carter, rest in peace,
real
man. Polo,
ATL stuff, man.
man, Motown. It goes on and on and on and on and on. So Malik, man, is my partner Mark Twain's first child, man, his oldest child, man, his firstborn. And Malik made it to the pros. Everybody was happy, man. But unfortunately, up in Tennessee, it seemed like it was a bit of a rocky start. You know what I mean? And to kind of give you like an even deeper look into a conversation I had, man. I had a conversation with my partner Twain not 2 Fridays ago at a partner of ours named Black. His mother, rest in peace, Miss Clark, man, she passed. And so we were at her funeral, and outside the funeral, when it was over, me and Twain were talking. I hadn't seen Twain in person in probably about like 2, maybe 3 years. And so we were talking, and I was just talking about my journey just in life. I was talking about me being the age that I am now and finally submitting to what God's plan is for me. And so he started talking about Malik. Like this a true story. He started talking about Malik. He started saying how, that Malik finally he was telling him like, hey, that he is submitting to what God wants him. He just gonna do everything he needs to do on his end. He gonna play hard. He gonna study hard. He gonna be prepared. And wherever God, leads him is where he's gonna go. Now this was 2 Fridays ago. We talked about it, man. I said, hey, man, I wish the best for him. He talked about how happy he was. Malik was in Green Bay, and how he with some coaches who seem to want to build him up. Well, later that same night, unfortunately, man, Jordan Love gets hurt. No lie. The Green Bay played who did they play that night? It was Green Bay, and they played who they played? They played the Eagles on that Friday night. Jordan Love gets hurt. So the same night of that conversation, man, crazy that we had a conversation about how Malik was gonna go wherever God led him. Malik then became the starter while Jordan Love is out. We had that conversation that day, me and his father, and then that night, Jordan Love, unfortunately, I hope he gets well, but he got hurt and Malik got the opportunity. Here Malik gets his first start in Green Bay yesterday, and man, he gets a win. So not only was it dope to see him, as someone I know is his child, but to see him as a person be led in a way and in real time see God leading him to where he wants him to go. And so it's an amazing, inspirational story of just sticking with it, perseverance. Where it goes in the future, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just happy for him. I'm just happy that things continue to go well for him. I hope he continues to play well, and I hope he enjoys every single piece of it, man. And I hope that he continues to get lifted up, you know what I mean, by God. And I hope he continues to lift himself up, man, and play hard, man. It's just a good story, man. So shout out to Malik Willis. Shout out to my boy Mark Twain. Shout out to all my partners in the Addict Crew. And one last thing, guess who they play next Sunday? Guess who they play next Sunday? Who the Green Bay Packers play next Sunday?
Who do they play?
The Tennessee Titans in Tennessee.
Man,
and he's going to get a chance to go back as the starting quarterback for Green Bay and beat the team that cashed him away. I pray he balls out and punishes them.
I'm pulling for Malik, man. That's what's up.
Hey, yeah, man. Yeah, I know that was kind of a long story, but
no, man, that was a good story. If you want to hear that, man.
Yeah, man. I really wanted to tell that, man, because it really was amazing. The chain of events that took place as far as a conversation standpoint with me and my boy Twain, man. It was real cool.
Well, I tell you what, man, your mic sounds excellent, man. So if you get a chance, man, cut that up, man, and make a clip out of it. It really sounds good. Hey, I want to say this. You know, I'm playing fantasy football trade this year. And last week, man, you know, one of my top picks was Marvin Harrison Jr. And he had one catch the week before. So I said, yeah, I'm going to sit him this week and see what's up with him. And then after hearing what Kyler Murray said, you know, it's like, it's not my fault. I don't call the play, whatever. I was like, damn, boy, Kyler Murray, boy, he kind of like let him have it. But this week, while he's on my bench, put up 40 points, fantasy points, man. Shout out to Marvin Harrison Jr. I will not sit you no more. You balled out, man. You get our balling on the 30th floor.
Come on, B Rich, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. You deserve a flag for that, man. You deserve a flag for that, B Rich. You set the man on the bench. You deserve a flag for that. And you want to know why?
Why?
Tell the people. For those who haven't seen, right? Go to our Instagram, go to our Facebook, go to our TikTok, go to our YouTube. Well, look, wherever you go and find our content, right? Find the video where Champ Bailey, the Hall of Famer, looked at as one of the best cornerbacks ever. We asked him, who are the top three toughest wide receivers he ever faced? B Rich, will you tell the people who is number one, who was the first person he named on his list?
Marvin Harrison.
He named the boy's dad, and then you set the son on the bench. You didn't give him a chance to go another game.
I didn't, man, because of what Kyler Murray said, not because of his talent. I was like, man, there must be some beef between them. Cause what he said was like threw me off. He's like, yeah, it wasn't my fault. I don't call the plays.
Man, you said, man, who? Oh, this is an even better question. Tell the people who you started in place of him. Who did you start? Because if you started somebody good, it's all good. But if you started a dud, boy, we finna let you have it.
I won my game. I had 179, but I had CeeDee Lamb, I had Michael Pittman Jr., and I had Chris Goodwin. Those are my three receivers. And all of them balled out except for Michael Pittman.
Who Pittman play for? The Colts?
Pittman plays for the Indianapolis Colts.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Play Colts. I think he came from Miami.
Yeah.
Man, come on, dog. There's no way I would have played Pittman.
Hey, but he had one catch for 4 yards.
Man, I don't care, man. I'm to like just me. I think Marvin Harrison Jr. Like, man, what do I say? Be Rich. If somebody balls out against who, they gonna be good in the pro. What do I say? Be Rich. Tell the people. What do I say?
If they ball out against UGA Bulldogs, they defense like to you is like some top class defense. They ball out, they're gonna be good in the pros, and it has proven to be correct so far, sir. Hey, listen, real quick on our Instagram. Prince 966 says, bro, I did the exact same thing.
Man, it's all good. Ryan, what's up with you, my guy? Appreciate you
What
checking in.
up,
Hey, man,
Ryan?
for all y'all out there, man, if you on YouTube, make sure you look up that name right there, the Bird Cage LLC. Make sure you look up the Bird Cage, man. Dope Atlanta Falcons content, man. Just dope sports content. And Ryan is the historian, man. Like he gonna give you game and take you back, like and put you up on anything and any player that you need to know, man. So y'all rock with the Bird Cage, man. That's some of our good people, man.
Yeah. Hey man, interesting fact right here with Debo vibes. Read that out, Trey.
Oh man, I did not know that. He said, man, Malik Willis was part of NFL history yesterday. He was the starting Packers QB for the game. The Packers became the first and only team to have 800 wins in NFL history. Man, I'm telling you, man. Look, I'm not gonna preach to y'all, but I will say this. When you see things like this, man, if you can't tell that God is real and the way he move in your life, I don't know what to tell you, man. That's awesome, dog. Shout out to Malik, man. He goes down in history for that. Man, no one can take that from him. No one can take that
Yeah.
from him. He was the starting quarterback of their 800th win.
All right, and then two more things, man. The Raiders, man. The Raiders beat Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens yesterday. I was Gardner Minshew versus Lamar Jackson. Who the hell is Gardner Minshew, bro?
You know, Gardner Minshew. Remember, he used to be the quarterback of the Jaguars for a little while.
No, I know.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just saying, wow. And he had a better game, as far as passing. Well, about similar. But yeah,
Well,
man.
stuff happens. I think the Raiders gonna be a tough team. Brock Bowers put up 90 some yards receiving in that game. Shout out to Brock Bowers. Um,
And another game, man, which I would hate to lose in this fashion, man. Yesterday, the Cincinnati Bengals balled out, man, and it came to a fourth down throw by Patrick Mahomes, man. Patrick Mahomes threw the fourth down throw, incomplete pass, and when you look at the play, the cornerback was going for the ball as well as the receiver and hit the receiver on the way up, and they called a pass interference, and from there, the Kansas City Chiefs went and kicked the game-winning field goal at the last second. What a heartbreaking loss, man, because I don't like those ticky-tacky interferences calls. Could it have been it could have gone either way. Let them play, man. Let them play. Let them play.
Man, I see top flow boss. He said that wasn't pass interference. Me, I'm on the other end. To me, it was clear pass interference. To me, I mean, the man ran straight through him before the ball got there. The receiver went up. It happened like this. You go look at the replay. The receiver goes up before the ball even get there. The man hits the man in his back. Then the ball reaches there. Go look at it. It was before. It wasn't simultaneous.
Yeah. No, I got you. I forgot to say this, so we come back to that. My man Heisman 30 from Instagram Live. He says Brock Bowers went crazy, which he did. I really like the fact that at the end of the game, he was the go-to guy. They went like 3 consecutive passes to him, and he caught him, man, and getting up, doing his thing. Shouts out to Brock Bowers, man. Like, I really like to see that from him. I remember we had a debate with Brock Bowers have a better career than Kyle Pitts. It looks like he's off to a good start.
I think he will.
Yeah. So, man, anything else you want to talk about the NFL, man, before we move on?
Oh man, no man, it just I don't have the video, man. But I really man, when I put my hand up in front of the camera, man, the camera zoomed in on that, and now it's off my face a little bit. But anyway, I see that now.
Ooh.
Man.
Ooh.
I don't think that's gonna work.
There you go. Yeah. You're back clear, and you're back.
No, I'm not. It's still not all the way.
I got this fancy 4K camera, man. I don't know what like. See my camera, like.
Hey, but look, I don't have the highlights. And look, next time we go live, we're gonna have the highlights and we're gonna do the clip. Man, I want to give a shout out, man, to the buddy of the week. You want to know who the buddy of the week is? Well,
buddy of the week is.
Man, come on, man. My camera just tripping, man. It won't. There
it's
we
go. You're ugly, Trey. It's because you're ugly, man.
Man, hold up, man. Let me tell you something, man. My wife definitely.
My wife definitely. I ain't talking about your wife.
My wife definitely would disagree.
Your wife definitely would disagree. Your wife is biased.
Let me tell you something, boy. She would definitely disagree. You know, man, my kids try to tell me that.
The
My
kids are
kids say
right.
stuff like that. And I tell
The
them all
kids
the
are
time,
right,
I
man.
say,
They're
look, I tell
smart,
them, I say,
smart
look,
kids.
I tell them, I say, look, your mama love it. Okay. Your mama love it.
You know,
I
at the
hate,
end of the day, at the
I
end of the day, that's all that matter, man.
hey, but Ryan said this the first show he done seen you without them $800 shades on. Hey, but look. So this what we
Right.
gonna do, man. But before we even move on to them Falcons, right? Man, you know we from Atlanta, right? You know we from Atlanta. So what's the one thing we say for anybody we see do something, but we don't know their name, or somebody we try to remember, but we don't know their name? What do we call them? Buddy. So this week's Buddy
Buddy.
of the Week, it
Ooh.
goes to Buddy. If you go and look at the highlights of Justin Jefferson's 90-some yard touchdown, you will see on the side a referee when he catches the ball, he had probably about 30-some yards to run, or maybe 40. Boy, that referee, that man changed course on the field. That man was running faster than the players. Justin Jefferson cut to the other side. The referee cut to the other side. Then he beat them to the end zone. So I want to give this Buddy of the Week to the referee that ran 50-some yards just to make sure no penalty was called. I'm telling you, go look at the highlights. Go look
Man,
at the
you got
long
to clip this one up,
Justin
man.
Jefferson, man. What I think Sports Center or Bleacher Report, they already cut it up and put it out on IG.
We
But
got to
go
do it
look at
too.
it, man. Go look the top floor, man. He said that he said he already saw it. I'm telling you, man. The Buddy of the Week goes to whoever Buddy is that was out there refereeing for the Vikings game. The man ran. I'm talking about by 50. I mean, look, the man ran a better
I
route than
got to
Justin
see that. I
Jefferson.
got to see that. Hey,
Man,
look,
I'm
man.
telling you, look, if I was him, I would whoever they played, I forgot who they played. I would have told them, hey man, get that dude to play cornerback because that
Yeah.
ref was serious.
Hey, look, man. Hey, we're starting a new segment called Buddy of the Week. We got to do it every week, man. Buddy of the Week is official. We stamping it. High five me, Trey. High five.
Yeah, man. Bam.
Pow. Buddy
Yeah,
of the
man.
Week.
I like to do fist bumps because you know folks have germs out here in the world.
All right, boom. Hey,
So,
and correction, Mr. Ryan, the historian. They're $6,000 pair of glasses. Not
oh my God.
yeah, I had
Boy,
to
you done
stunt.
stand
I had to stunt on them. I had to stunt on them.
6,000 pair of shades?
Yeah, man. Yeah.
$6,000
There's some Cartier
pair of
with
shades.
real Cartier diamonds, man. Yeah.
Boy,
When I was balling out at one time. I might have to go to the pawn shop, man. Get that money
nah,
back.
man, don't even speak that
I'm
on
just talking
yourself,
shit, man.
Don't
But
speak that
hey,
on yourself, man.
all right, so look, man, this is what we about to do, man. Y'all ready to talk some Atlanta Falcon football? Let's go, man. What we got to do tonight, man? What's the keys to tonight's victory for us, man?
Run the ball, man. We have to be able to run the ball effectively tonight, man. Even though we ran the ball with a little success against Pittsburgh, but I think had we been able to run it more successfully and more consistently, man, I really think that things would have been a lot better. Of course, any team that can run the ball well, it opens up the entire offense, right? It leaves everything out there at your disposal from an offensive standpoint. I think tonight, man, against these Eagles, man, we have to be able to run the ball. When we get our opportunities, man, Tyler Algier needs to be in the game plan. Bijan needs to be in the game plan. I see Quentin Jordan say, "Don't throw in traffic." I don't know if Kirk Cousins is gonna be able to do that, but I do feel like we're gonna learn a lot about Kirk Cousins and his offensive coordinator tonight. Game 2, not a preseason game like a lot of people threw away game 1 being. So we're gonna see.
All right, I'm gonna tell you my take, but let me read a couple comments off Instagram. Mike Turn ATL says, hoping we come out on top in the link, but unfortunately we have Kirk Cousins. All right, 320 Neek. AJ Terrell is the weakest link on our defense. I don't agree with that.
Damn.
Largo Lane agrees with you, says yes, run. Mike Turn ATL also says use Tyler Moore, which I know you like that.
Yes, gotta use Tyler Algier.
Largo Lane says, where is Pitts? And 320 Nick says AJ Terrell is not getting lucky. He will not guard AJ Brown. Well, first off, 320 Nick, AJ Brown is not playing tonight. He has been downgraded to out of this game. So that's a big kudos for us. Hopefully we can take advantage of that. And AJ Terrell doesn't have to get burnt by AJ Brown. But hey, my take on the game, man. I really feel like we definitely have to become creative. It seems like they were in our plays last week. They were in our heads. We definitely have to run the ball. I think we have to do if they have a good rush, we have to do quick screens. We have to stay in third and short. We can't have any third and long downs because seeing that our line, Caleb Coleslaw McGarry, for you call him Coleslaw because no one wants that side at the meal table. So no one wants Caleb on that side. So Caleb Coleslaw McGarry, I'm worried about him in third down long situations. So I don't want to see Kurt in those third down long situations to where he has to have time. And Kurt really has to feel comfortable in the pocket. And I think his benefit is play action. So if we establish the run, that sets up the play action, and we should be able to have a good offensive game plan. On defense, I think the defense, man, they have a mighty big test for them. Jalen Hurts, man. Falcons have had history, had problems, have had problems over time, and guarding quarterbacks that can run. So I'm concerned about that. When a key third down and our guy comes in and tries to sack the quarterback or run on the quarterback, always seem to get that first down against us with his feet. We got to stop that, man. We got to have somebody that can spot that and stop it. And with these linebackers, I don't think we have any Deion Jones out there that can keep up with these fast quarterbacks, Trey.
I mean, Troy Anderson is fast. Unfortunately, sometimes he uses that speed to overrun a play. So we're gonna see how it is. But you see, still a Mike is in the building. Still a Mike, man. I don't know if you somewhere where you can talk, but we're gonna have segment where people able to jump on, man. You know, we did a skit, man, about hometown haters, people who from Atlanta, but hate the Falcons, but the fans of the other team. And still a Mike. That was our first episode we put out. The Pittsburgh still a lover, man. So if you type in the chat, if you can get on, man, we'll throw a link in, man. You can get on, say a couple words. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. And so, yeah, man, I linebackers definitely will be key, man. Keeping them out of, of course, not to some of y'all, some of this stuff gonna sound like just basic football, which a lot of it does boil down to basic football on how you win. We got to keep the Eagles in third and longs. We cannot allow them to be in third and shorts. It's a good running team. We all have to remember they had that boy Saquon Barkley out there along with Jalen Hurts tonight. I'm expecting to see a heavy dose of Saquon Barkley. Not in the beginning of the game, but near the end of the game, the Steelers were able to run the ball with some effectiveness against the Falcons, and they started to impose their will a little bit. Now, we did get in a position where we could have still tied the score or won the game, but they did start to run the ball. They did start to wear us down because the offense kept the defense on the field. We have to keep that from happening tonight. We cannot let this Steelers team not let this Eagles team, I'm sorry. We cannot let this Eagles team start to run the ball on us with effectiveness. Saquon Barkley can take it to the house from anywhere on the field, and it can get real ugly because they do like the play action game themselves. And Jalen Hurts, man, he's pretty good at it. A.J. Brown might not be out there, but hey, they still got Smith. And at any point in time, he can get behind the defense. And I'm sure they have a couple of other receivers, man. We got to watch out for their tight end. And those things we got to do on defense. I think we're going to learn a little more about our defense tonight, as we saw when we played the Steelers. I think the game plan with Justin Fields last week and looking at the score from this past week for the Steelers, I think it's kind of conservative from an offensive standpoint. Looks like Arthur Smith is using some of the same game plan he used with Mariota and Desmond Ridder. Why do I bring that up? Because I don't know if last week was a clear indication of what our defense is and what it can be. I think we played against a conservative offense. This week, we playing against a much more explosive offense, at least with this particular quarterback, man. Who is that, man? Did somebody jump on? I hear something in my ear, man. It sounded like somebody jumped on or something on the live. But anyway, that's what I'm looking at to see how our defense holds up. And I'm with top flow boss. Hey, man, got to strip the ball away. We have to get turnovers, man. We have to get turnovers, man. I see Ryan. He said Eddie Goldman and David Onyemata have to press the middle. Yes, man. Yes. Eddie Goldman, the urban legend. Eddie Goldman. Yes, man. We need the middle pushed, and we need some plays to be made, man. And Kirk Cousins, you got to play better, my guy. We got to see better. I won't even call out what your paycheck is, my brother, but you know you got to play better. Even if we were paying you $10, that stuff you put on the field against the Steelers, that'll be $10 too many. You got to play better, Kirk Cousins. I want you to look at, hey, if anybody know Kirk Cousins, send him this so he can look right at my eyes and see that I ain't playing. You got to play better, Kirk. Got to play better, Kirk. You got to play better, Kirk Cousins, or you will be getting kicked out of the family tree. I expect Kirk Cousins to be better this week. I expect him to play better. I expect him to make better decisions. Now, people say he doesn't play well in prime time. We're gonna test that theory tonight, man. And Coach Morris, get your offensive coordinator together, brother. Get your offensive coordinator together. I don't care if you gotta slap him, choke him, slam him. Tell him something. Tell him, tell him something, my brother. We got to get him right.
Yeah. Trey, do me a favor. Check your settings on your microphone because something did seem to change. I don't know if it's your camera or what have you. It seemed like it kind of lost that warmness that you had.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. No. I'm still on the same mic. Still on the same mic.
Cool. All right, sound better. But I want to read something. Like I said, man, I don't know. I forgot about Saquon, man. You just brought it up. Mike turned ATL says Saquon should be in the game plan too for sure, Mike. I don't know why I didn't say that, but yeah, you're definitely right. Definitely got to gear up to stop Saquon. 320 Nick says yes, Trey, right. Devontae Smith can go crazy too. I trust Clark Phillips more than AJ Terrell. Man, AJ Terrell seemed to be catching a lot, man. But I understand he got paid them a lot bucks. You know what I'm saying? So if he's gonna get them, he's one of the top paid corners in the league. You need to play like he's one of the top corners in the league for sure. Hey man, like Kirk Cousins did go 7 for 7 on a drive for a touchdown to Kyle Pitts. So it's there. It's there, Trey. I think if we give the boy some time, I think he can do something, man. But we gotta win, bro. Like New Orleans Saints, Tampa Bay Buccaneers, 2-0. They went and handled business, man. We gotta handle business. And I was asking you before the game, man. I mean, before the live today, man, and before the game as well. I said, you know, we broke the sports curse. We was really excited about this year. You kind of sound like you're not too sure about the Falcons season this year, man. Speak on that.
I got to see more. I mean, if we put out what we put out last Sunday, then no, I don't feel good about it. I have to see where this team is headed. Like this offensive coordinator, I cannot say enough that I think we all, everybody who really follows the Falcons, let's take emotion out of it, but everybody who really follows the Falcons and follows football or whatsoever, we knew it was a first-time play caller being called into the offense. And I'm nervous about him. I have to see more. Like I have to see this first-time play caller and our quarterback get this offense humming. Like they have to be, because the way they have set this team up as far as draft picks, the offense should be the leader. The offense should be the leader for the Atlanta Falcons. Now, of course, we want to dominate on both sides of the ball. We want both sides of the ball to be well, but the way you draft it, the offense shouldn't be lagging. The offense has been lagging. Like I'm talking about, even when the defense was horrible, man, the offense was lagging. This offense cannot continue to lag. So, you know, seeing that, and I'm like, I mean, I didn't expect us to come out like the New Orleans Saints, putting up 30-plus points in the first half of 2 games in a row. But I did expect us to see us go over 20 points. 10 points in the first game, that's unacceptable. So I'm watching tonight. I'm trying to see where we go, and I need to see improvement. So am I jumping for joy saying, hey, man, everything's going to be fantastic, man? We're going to know. I look at it with realistic glasses. I'm like, okay, let me see if the trend continues, or let me see if they break the trend and they right the ship tonight. So I'm watching.
Hey, I got to say that just because it's funny. Mike turned ATL says, I don't know, B Rich. DJ Ugly Arm can throw a TD and still lose. If you don't ball out, I say drop Kurt off at the bluff and tell him to find his way back. I had to read that.
Hey, man, he might have snapped. Drop him off at the bluff and tell him to find his way back.
Hey, Dez1017 says, we can't afford to have Zach taking the whole season to learn his job. Now, I agree with that. Why can't we find a Clint Kubiak? But anyway, we'll see. We'll see, man. We shall see. Someone says, Ryan, what he says, Zach Robinson has the keys to a muscle car and needs to give it some gas and not burn out. 100% agree, Ryan. 100% the Birdcage LLC. Y'all go support. 100%, man. He has the keys to a Aventador Lamborghini. He has the keys to that mug, man. You gotta go. You gotta play with that thing. I can't be scared, bro. Let's go. Let's go, man. Air it on out. Let's go. Stop playing scared.
Yeah, man. I mean, we have to see it. So tonight is gonna be a night that we watching, man. You know, having two teams in the division win their first two games. They went 2-0. I mean, going 0-2 is not the end of the world, but the schedule doesn't get any easier. And so, man, we just hey, you already right, man. Can we please get rid of Coleslaw Caleb? I'm with you. I'm with you, man.
It ain't a doubt in my mind that you created coleslaw for Caleb, and I just want to see if it catches on in the whole city of Atlanta. It's called but Caleb Coleslaw McGarry. We need to make some T-shirts with a picture of him and some coleslaw, man. We gotta do that, man. Somebody give us that flyer, man. Someone make that flyer for us to send it to him.
Caleb Coleslaw McGarry, man. Hey, B Rich, look, man. I think it's time for us to take a quick commercial break, man.
You do?
Yeah, all man. Right. Let the people know what we have in our arsenal, where they can support the Water Boy Show. Hey, boy, Ryan said McGarry couldn't push a biscuit off a plate. Boy.
A Red Lobster one at that. Here we go. Be right back, y'all.
Oh, man. Trey, you got it, bro. Oh, thank you, brother. This is my very own The Water Boy Show t-shirt, man.
Sorry, my brother. You got to get your own. T-shirt today. Hey, so look, man, those are the Water Boy Show t-shirts that we have coming very soon. They will be up for sale. The cool thing about them, that was just the first iteration of them, and we will have other colors coming, man. We're gonna have the Hawks color. It's gonna be the red shirt with the white and yellow. We're also gonna have the red shirt with the black logo on it for the Falcons and Bulldogs colors, man. We're gonna have the Braves colors, the blue with the white and the red. So, man, it's just everything Atlanta. Everything Atlanta. Also, man, if y'all get a chance, go and check out our latest post. I'm going to speak on this as well, but go check out our latest post that we dropped today, Barbershop Predictions. This week, we were at Langford's Barbershop on the east side over in Kirkwood. We hollered at Mike, man. It's my partner stepdaddy's old shop. R.I.P. to my partner stepdaddy. And, man, we're going to be going to a different shop every week, getting predictions on the game. This week, we were at Langford's doing Eagles and Falcons. The week before, we were at the Barbershop Lounge on the south side. We did Falcons and Steelers. Next week, I'm going to go to a barbershop, and we're going to do the Chiefs and Falcons. So, hey, please put a barbershop in that you think we should visit and do the barbershop prediction from, man. It's going to be real dope. But go ahead. Go back to the flyer. Be Rich. Let me tell the people.
All right, 1 second. Let me pull it on up. Give me 1 second.
Yeah, cool.
There you go. Go ahead.
Also, this Thursday night, man, at 8 p.m., we will be doing a live show. The Water Boy Show will be live, man, at Hammer and Nails, which is in Midtown Atlanta, man. It is a male's grooming spot. They will be closed as far as business getting services, but they will have a bar that will be open. It's a free event. We will be recording one of our podcast episodes. So come out, support us. You can see us live, and it will be an interactive experience. We will allow people to be able to get on the mic and say a couple of things. We're going to be talking Falcons, Hawks, Braves, all NFL, NBA, whatever, man. Wherever the conversation leads, we're going to have a good time. Come out and support us. It's free to get in. They do have a bar where you can get yourself a drink, have a good time, come out, purchase you a gift card for some services, or have your lady come out with you. She might want to purchase you something because, you know, our women want to see us groomed all the way to the max, man.
Hey, Trey, 320 Neek on IG says, I'm going to buy 3 shirts. I fuck with y'all. Thank you, Neek. Thank you, 320 Neek. I really appreciate that. For real.
Yeah,
that's gonna
appreciate that. Yeah, man. So, yeah, we have those coming soon. So, yeah, man, to the Falcons and Eagles tonight, man, we just need to see a real toughness. I'm not sure if we're going to go live tonight, but, hey, just so y'all know, every Monday, man, we're going to be live at 11 o'clock, man. 11 o'clock, we're going to be going live every Monday, man, doing our show. And, yeah, man, just continue to support us. And, man, I don't know. How late you think the game probably going to end tonight? 11:30, something like that?
Yeah, around that. Hey, Trey, let everybody know the conversation. I want to play the conversation you and my boy had, man. Let me go ahead and play that. You ready?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
Who's this?
Yo, this Trey.
What happened? Everything got straightened out?
Nah, bro. It ain't straightened out, man. All the Water Boy Show t-shirts gone. They gone.
What do you mean?
What do you mean what I mean? They gone, bro. Everybody buying them. West side, east side, north side, south side. Everybody want one. They gone. What you want me to do?
What do you mean? What do you mean?
Oh, man. You can't speak it. They gone. Now get off my line, bro.
That's it.
Make your life better and order your Water Boy Show t-shirt today.
Robert, that man that you in?
Man, that man almost lost his mind because we were out of Waterboy Show t-shirts. I don't know what to tell him. I'm like, dude, man, I don't know what to tell you, my brother. You're late. You're late. You're late.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? Man, you're late.
James Burgess says the Atlanta Falcons if show up in Philadelphia and show out, we will all rise up. I guess hey, we need to show up and show out. I feel you, James. Definitely feel you, man. Des 1017 says Zach Robinson is just an in-house move because of Morris. Well, Des, we gotta step shit up. He said he wanted Eric as our Eric Bieniemy as our offensive coordinator.
Yeah, I mean, hey, man. I mean, Eric Bieniemy, man, he could have been. Man, what you talking about, Black? He could have been. I mean, I think Eric Bieniemy did a good job with Washington last year. Unfortunately, the staff got fired, but I think the offense was okay. It's not like they had a top of the line quarterback. Had they had a top of the line quarterback, it could have been better. So I'm not mad at the Eric Bieniemy.
Where's Bieniemy now?
Man, he went to college, man. He had to go to college, man. He's not even in the NFL right now, which is
he a coach?
I don't think he head coach now. I think he's an OC somewhere.
What the hell?
Which is wild to me because how many and while I'm saying this, man, drop the StreamYard link, man, so we can invite anybody on that wants to come on. It's crazy to me because, man, how many other people get jobs where they become head coaches off being the offensive coordinator for a coach or a team that had success and they didn't call plays. And that's what they hold against Eric Bieniemy. But I mean that's ridiculous. Ryan said he's at UCLA. Man, we just dropped the StreamYard link. Look, if you want to come on, man, hit that StreamYard link. Come on, man. Say a couple words. Holler at us for a second. We know everybody can get 2-3 minutes. And jump on the show. This is the point in the show where we invite people on. Anybody that's on Instagram, I don't know how to get them the link. How can you get them the link? Be rich. You might be able to throw it in the chat.
I'm gonna put it on the that's the link right there, y'all. It's on your screen on Instagram. I know you can't click it, but you can kind of see it. Someone on Instagram type it in there, and I'll pin it. Jay the Fam, he says, gotta get Drake the ball. I got him on my fantasy. I feel you, Jay. I got Kyle Pitts on my fantasy. I got Kirk Cousins on my fantasy, and I got Bijan Robinson on my fantasy. So yeah, I feel you 100%. We got to ball out tonight for sure. So,
hey, y'all, we got somebody that's ready to jump on, man. We got the historian, man, ready to jump on with us, man. Bring him on up, Be Rich. My guy.
What's happening, fellas?
Right.
Hey, you see? Hey, man, I got the Falcons head at the job. I had to step outside. You see, I'm repping the HBCU on my chest. Always Southern U.
Always.
Yes, sir.
Always.
Hey, what I said, but you guys bypassed it in the chat. AJ Terrell coverage skills is as suspect as Ray Caruth in the damn trunk of a car. I'm saying it. Yeah, y'all didn't want to say it. You didn't want to read it, but damn it, I'm going to tell it to you. You just bypassed it, but
I didn't even see it. I didn't even see it.
It's in the chat.
Not Ray Caruth in the trunk of a car. Good Lord, man.
Hey, man, I'm going to tell you like this. I think the keys to us winning this ball game tonight is mainly defense is gonna have to keep doing what they're doing, but the offense is going to have to put Kirk Cousins in a situation where we're running a lot of 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, and then what we're going to have to do, we're going to have him having 3-step drops and letting him release that ball quick. Because if you sit back and play shotgun and have Kirk sit back there, he can't run. Because guess what? Philly's front 7, they're fast, and we're not. And with y'all call him coleslaw McGarry or whatever. We call him the turnstile at the West End. That's what we call him in the bird cage. So it's just what it is, dog. And here's my thing. You got Charlie Warner, former Georgia Bulldog you brought in. He's not going to be your receiving tight end. Guess what? Put him out there to help chip this defensive end and Nolan Smith. Help him chip these guys that are going to be coming off the edge. Brandon Graham, the old veteran. So here's the thing. At this point, we really just got to execute. We got all the pieces. That's not a problem. It's just the fact that Zach Robinson, you've got to scheme it to where Kirk might be a little hurt right now. You got to scheme it to his strengths. This is your job. You're a first-year offensive coordinator, but you come off of that Shanahan tree. So you need to understand. You've got to start using Kyle Pitts, Drake London on slant routes to pretty much move the chains. You're going to have to use Ray McCloud's speed when you're giving him little screens and whatnot and letting him take off and use his athletic ability. If Kirk can't get the ball downfield, you've got to lean on Tyler Algier. Do not forget about this man. You literally forgot about this man like everybody forgot about OJ's wife after 94. Let's just keep it a buck. I'm just saying, dog. I'm in my bag today, fam. And y'all know I'm gonna go stupid on the pregame meal today. See, I'm trying to keep it civil, but it ain't happening.
We can't wait to come over there and holler at you, man. You know I'm gonna check it out, man. Ryan, go ahead.
I'm gonna be in the city in a few weeks. In a few weeks. Saints Falcons, dog. We gotta link up.
We're gonna link up. It's already good. Hey man, all y'all follow Ryan, follow the Bird Cage. We appreciate you jumping on, Ryan. We're gonna jump to the next person. Be safe out there.
Appreciate you, fam. Thank you.
All good, bro. All good, man. Ryan with the good insight as usual, man. Ryan, he loves the Falcons and he has really good insight, man, on football. The man played football at a high level. I love when we have him coming on, man. So right now, our next person that will be joining us is one of the original hometown haters. When I be talking about hometown haters, this is one of the guys I be talking about, man. He is a big time Steelers fan. Steeler Mike. What's up, Steeler Mike? This dude done stepped in here with the Foot Locker uniform on, man.
What's going on? What's going on?
We can't hear you, B Rich. We can't hear you, man, for some reason.
I say we're about to throw a flag on the play.
Yeah, man. What's up, Steeler Mike? You're freezing, man. You're freezing, man. What's going on over there, man?
Hey, man. I'm just calling in. First of all, I want to, congratulate you guys for, having a fantastic show, man. It's really growing. I'm every day sharing and letting my friends know to, check in with you guys. Go ahead and subscribe and hit that alert so they can know when you guys are getting on. But let's get to the real business, man. I think, and this is me honestly, I think Kirk Cousins was just a little nervous last week, straight up. I've been in a situation where I was injured before. It's just something about that phantom injury that makes you feel that that's going to be your weak point. And I think he actually is going to surprise a lot of you all this week. Also, the defense. I think the Atlanta Falcons defense is pretty strong. I do agree with you. AJ Terrell is a little weak right now, but I think that's because of his timing is off. Something is wrong with him when he's backpedaling because he's not able to make the cuts that he used to make. So I think that's what's causing him not to be able to, really lock down the receivers, in a lot of plays that he's missed. So, like I say, man, this is week 2. Y'all know I don't even get this serious about the Steelers. This is week 2. So, actually, I'm going for the Falcons tonight by 3. Do I think Philadelphia is going to play a great game tonight? Absolutely. But I think the Falcons have something to prove. And I think one of the best feelings the Falcons come back home with is a win up in Philadelphia to get you guys ready for a wonderful next Sunday. What do you think?
All right, then. All right, man. Check out Steeler Mike with the insight, man. Man, look, I'm surprised that you picked the Falcons because you hate the Falcons. You have nothing good to say about the Falcons. You hate Arthur Blank. You hate everything about the Falcons. But for some reason, you picked the Falcons. And so I'm going to take that as a positive onus on tonight being a good game for us. But if we lose, just know I'm going to feel like you came in here just to spread some of that juju, that bad juju on our team. We see the Pittsburgh Steelers color house. We see the black and the yellow. That's exactly what we did the skit, ladies and gentlemen. If you haven't seen the skit, man, be real. Play it while Steeler Mike on here. Then we're going to let him go, man. You already know we ain't got number love for you, Mike, man. Like, man, people like him who love other teams and live in the city of Atlanta, I don't understand it. Go ahead, B Rich. These Atlanta hometown haters that lost their damn mind.
Oh, hometown hater, it cuts like a knife. Cheering for others while I fight for this life.
Today we investigate the curious case of Steeler Mike, somebody raised in Atlanta but a Steelers fan. Let's check it out. How you call yourself from the city of Atlanta, but you a Steelers fan.
The hill partner. I'm from Southwest Atlanta, buddy. I'm same place. Hey, look. I'm from a steel.
You ain't never been to Pittsburgh. You don't look like Palomalu.
What are you talking about?
Hey, you ain't no Steeler.
We got Pittsburgh right in them Southwest Atlanta right there, player.
The only Steelers.
Where the Steelers at? Mechanicsville.
A-Town, brother.
That's
You
why
can't
y'all
you
territory,
can't hate
player.
the Falcons. Why do you hate the Falcons? Why do you hate the Falcons?
I ain't never said I hate the Falcons. I hate the way the Falcons lose. That's all, people. That's all. I just hate the way they lose.
I can't stand your face. I can't stand your face. I can't stand your face.
First of all, you need to get you some breath mints.
Disgusting. Straight up.
Cuts like a knife. Cheering for others while I fight for this life.
This man popped the willy on a darn riding lawnmower. I don't think that's the first time I ever saw that in my life.
Well, you know, I ain't allowed to ride on motorcycles, so that I keep I keep the 2-cycle to the low ride.
Hey, well, Black man, Mr. Stiller Mike, man, we appreciate you joining the show, man. We definitely gonna take what you say into consideration. We hope everything comes true. We hope that Kirk Cousins was just nervous. Hope that he still getting over that injury. Maybe he was a little nervous on that Achilles, and we hope he does well, man. You take it easy though, bro. It's always good to see you, man.
Hey Trey, let me read a couple comments off IG for 1 second. Des 1017, she says, when the Falcons win, the Falcons should send everyone a replica ring for the stress and suffering we've been through. 100% agree with that.
Hey, who said that again?
It's 1017.
Hey man, look, let me tell you something. I agree with you, but I just want to make one change. Instead of replica rings, from what we've been through, they need to send the real deal. We need diamonds. Tell them to send some diamonds, man. I'm with you.
Diamond. Jay the fam, man. He says add me. Hey, on Instagram, y'all. For some reason, we're using StreamYard, and StreamYard has us stream to all the platforms. You're gonna have to get on either Facebook, YouTube, or Twitch to click the link to come on. You have to have a StreamYard account. You click the link that we put in the chat, and you can come up and talk. But for some reason, they don't allow you to do that on Instagram.
Well, the thing is, just tell them I don't think they have to have a StreamYard account to join. You can just hit the link and join.
Oh yeah, just hit the link.
Yeah, because I don't want anybody to think they have to have the link and then be afraid to hit. All right.
There's 1017 said this is why preseason was needed. I don't want to hear nothing about no nerves. Work that
exactly.
Shit.
Say it again. Read that comment again, B. Read it again.
This is why the preseason is needed. I don't want to hear nothing about no nerves. Work that shit out in the preseason.
Man, work it out in the preseason. I'm with you on the preseason. I'm with, man. Play them boys. Injuries happen. Play them boys, man.
Yeah. Mike Turn ATS says, to me, AJ Terrell had only one good game. That was a national championship game, interception against Bama. After that man been marinated on Saturday and cooked up to perfection on Sundays. Oh, whoa, that's funny.
Hey, he might have snapped. I like that. Marinated on Saturdays and cooked up to perfection on Sundays. Hey, man. Hey, I like AJ Terrell, but boy, that was a good one. I like that one, man. Hey, I like that one. He said marinated on Saturday and cooked on Sunday. Keep going, B-Rich. Keep going. What else we got?
It's cooked to perfection on Sundays. All right, Duffel. O-line got to get better tonight. The Des 1017. I ain't want to cost blank too much money. Laughing out loud.
Hey, forget that, man. He got it. We done spent a lot of money, man. Tell him to send us one. Look, he can send everybody else replicas, man. They just need to send the three of us, me, Be Rich, and you. You know what I'm saying? The real deals, man. Real diamonds, man. Real diamonds. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
right,
man.
The key to tonight's game, you say, is running the ball. A good mixture of Robinson. Good mixture of Algier, and just getting rid of the ball. Screens, just stay in third and shorts. Defense come up, stop Saquon, make it. One thing Jalen will do is turn the ball over, Trey. So let's hopefully he ain't fixed that problem. Turn the ball, keep turning it over, buddy.
Hey, shout out to you, Roger Scott, man. That's dope, man. We appreciate you supporting us, man.
Hey,
That's dope, man.
what you having for lunch, man? I'm kind of hungry. Give me some ideas, man. All right. He said, laughing my ass out. Y'all hell. There's 10-17. Man, Trey, are you nervous about tonight's game? Or you ready for it?
You know what, man? I'm just ready for it to go. I'm telling you, man, it ain't nothing the Falcons can do to really make me nervous right now. After the heartbreak we done been through, I'm just gonna take each game for what it is. This is a game that I hate to use must win in week 2, but this is a game that I'm feeling is a game like for confidence purposes, for standings in the division, for all of that, man. They need to go up and get this win. And if they don't win, we need to see at least a good showing. We need to see a good showing. We cannot see a showing like we saw last Sunday. I think if we see something similar to what we saw last Sunday, there will be a lot of fans up in arms and a lot of people pissed off. A lot of people pissed off about the way they look.
Also, man, it gives us a chance to see what Raheem Morris is made of, to see how he bounces back after a tough loss like he had at home, going up into a tough environment. I mean, it points to all indicators that it's not looking good for the Falcons. But hey, man, like as me being a former football player, man, sometimes somebody can have you so motivated where you go knock down a wall for them. So hopefully he has that. I think he's a man to man, coaches, a coach that men love to play for. So hopefully he can have that effect and we come out with the W and win this game tonight, man. And we're on Monday night, man. Big deal, man. Big deal. We haven't had too many primetime games in a while.
Look, man, before we go, right, it's something I want to talk about. And people, y'all can still join. We still had a StreamYard up where y'all can join. But I want to talk about something, man. A lot of people were mad at me yesterday, right? Half of the people were mad at me, and half of the people agreed with me. When it comes to the Georgia Bulldogs, Mike Bobo is not Todd Monken. I don't care what bad games Todd Monken had as an OC. None of us believe in Mike Bobo. Tell me what Mike Bobo has done to have our confidence. Yes, we still have PTSD from when Mike Bobo was the offensive coordinator for Mark Richt, and they did not make good decisions. And from I won't even get into everything that I've heard about Mike Bobo and some decisions he made. Like one when it came to Cam Newton, I think Mike Bobo was one of those coaches who told Cam Newton he thought he should be a tight end. You know what I mean? So this is the type of things that I hold against Mike Bobo. I want to see better from Mike Bobo. Yes, that was a tough game. Yes, that was a tough game, 13-12, and those games do happen. But if you look at the first quarter against Clemson, the way they came out, man, the offense didn't look cohesive in the beginning of the Clemson game. They didn't look cohesive against Kentucky. I can't take the second game because they played a small school that Georgia is supposed to dominate. So moving forward, knowing they have Alabama coming up, hopefully they'll take this bye week. Hopefully Bobo will get things together, and hopefully the Georgia team will look better because this Alabama team is not going away. Just because Nick Saban is gone, I know I made the sports bar clowning them because Nick Saban is gone, but they're not going away. They still have talent. The young men still have pride, and the head coach was just in the playoffs. He was just in the playoffs and the national championship game this past football season. So they got to get it together. And one last thing, I heard a lot of people saying, you tell me what you think it is. A lot of people were saying that they feel like Georgia was holding back things out the playbook for Alabama. What do you think about that?
Man, I can say this, man. I don't know if the quarterback that came from us had something to do with it, but I do know this for a fact. Every time Kirby Smart has gone up to Kentucky, the offense have not shown well. One year they put up 15, one year they put up 16, and this year they put up 6. I'm sorry, 1 year put up 17. This has always been a low-scoring game. Kentucky always plays us hard at home for the past 3, home games that they have. I don't know what it was, but like Kirby said, man, playing on the road in the SEC is something else. And then one thing I did hear, the quarterback said at the end of the game, Carson Beck, he was saying the first away game. It must be something about that first away game for college players. So I got to take that into consideration. So
I saw Texas go up to Michigan and beat the hell out of them in their first road game. So I don't want to hear that, Carson.
Hey, man, shout out to Texas, man. I forgot that they had Arch Manning out there, man. Arch Manning showed his butt off, man.
Yeah, I don't want to hear that, Carson Beck, and I definitely don't want to hear no foolishness about that Georgia is holding back stuff from the playbook. Like they don't have to. They all the college teams have a full year of tape on Carson Beck and Mike Bobo together. Y'all do realize they played together a whole season last season. What they gonna hold back that teams can't go and scout? They know what Carson Beck does well. They know what he doesn't do well, and they know what positions Mike Bobo likes to put him in because of what he does well and what he doesn't do well. Come on now.
Hold on.
I need people to think about this sometime.
I'm getting something, man. I think your clone is out. Hold on.
Week
Right?
2 of the barbershop prediction. This week we on the east side at Langford. We talking Eagles and Falcons. Let's go in and holler at the boys and see who's gonna take the game. Eagles and Falcons this week. Who you got, Mike?
I got the Falcons all day long, baby. You know what it is. Falcons win. We don't stop.
Falcons and Eagles. Who you got?
Eagles.
Tell me why.
Because they tough.
The Eagles tough. Eagles and Falcons, man. Who you got?
Home team, baby.
Man, say it again for them.
Home team. Home Falcons.
Hey, man, you already heard that, man. So we got 2 Falcons, 1 Eagles. Eagles and Falcons. Who you got? I don't like the Falcons, so it's got to be the Eagles. Man, Eagles and Falcons. Who you got?
I'm taking Philly, man.
Oh, man. Man, you heard it, man. Out here at Langford, they done took more Eagles than Falcons. It is what it is, man. Week 2 barbershop predictions on the east side. We at Langford. Come holler at my people, man. Best shop you can run across. Let's go. Man, R.I.P. to my boy Stepdaddy, man. I love that. I love that shop, man. Don't worry, Devon. We gonna roll out the link. We're gonna roll out the link for the shirts real soon. Should be coming out in the next day or 2. We're gonna roll the link out, man. But yeah, man, it was dope going through that shop, man. Especially seeing Red, who said I don't like the Falcons. She been talking about the Falcons since 2005, 2004. She been talking bad about the Falcons as far as I can remember. I'm talking about probably further than that. Yeah, man. So I just had to get that off my chest, though, about Bobo and about Georgia. We just need to see a little more from Bobo. Hey, if you believe in him, that's cool. I won't try to change your mind. Don't try to change mine by how I feel. We need to see more, man. And to the people who said we spoil, hey, man, we just want to see them continue to win. That's all. If you call that spoil, it is what it is, man. We like when our teams win. We don't like when they lose. It's been too much losing.
Hey, Roderick, I'm going to have to get me some jerk chicken in honor of them Eagles. We need to smoke tonight, too, man. I feel you on that one, brother. That was a good one. A couple more comments, man. Bad Mean Page 211. If we can get our run game going early and limit Saquon, we can get that win tonight, man. I hope so, man. I agree with you. Double OG the brand is also watching this live, man. Shout out to OG.
Triple OG.
Shout out to them, man, for being our sponsor, man. Hold on, let me go get one of these shirts, man. Hold on.
Yeah, man. Shout out to Triple OG. Shout out to Street Lotto. Shout out to my boy Stacy Woods, aka Stacy Lace, man. Triple OG is one of the dope brands that's out, man. Like they support us, we support them. Man, they've been doing it for a long time. That's one of their shirts right there from their brand. You see that, man, since 1974. 1974 is a special year for me as well, my brother. 1974 is a special year for me as well. And yeah, man. So y'all be on the lookout, man, for that Triple OG, that Triple OG.
Hey, man, real dope. Being a big sponsor of the Water Boy Show, man. We appreciate y'all, man.
Yeah, man. So, hey, man, we almost getting close to wrapping this thing up. Does anybody else want to join? The link is out there in the chat. You can find it on Facebook. You can find it on YouTube. You can find it on where else is the link? Be Rich.
It's on Facebook, YouTube, and what am I missing? Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch, man. Y'all check it on there.
Yep. So if anybody else wants to join, you can join. Get a couple seconds, man. But meet us this Thursday night, man. This Thursday night at Hammer and Nails in Midtown. We will be doing a live show.
Oh, that's this Thursday. This Thursday coming up. Not this Thursday. This Thursday. September 19th.
Yep, September 19th. This Thursday night, we will be doing a live show for the Waterboy Show. We will be there. We will be in person. We will be talking about the show. We'll be talking about sports. We'll be talking about the Falcons, the Hawks, Braves, anything you guys want to talk about. come see us record a live show, and we will make this interactive. We will bring people up to the mic and give them an opportunity to speak on things they want to speak on. You're only gonna get so much time though. You'll get you probably about like 3-4 minutes to talk. Everybody keep everything clean, keep it respectful, man. We're gonna have us a good time. So come out and rock with us, man.
All right, man. Man, let's have a word from one of our sponsors, man. Hold on, Trey.
Whenever I wear my Waterboy Show t-shirt, the world is a better place. I think this ninja just shot somebody. Week 2 of the barbershop prediction.
My bad. Hold on.
Man, Trey, you got it, bro. Oh, thank you, brother. This is my very own The Waterboy Show t-shirt, man.
Sorry, my brother. You got to get your own. And order your Waterboy Show t-shirt today.
Yeah,
hey, man.
It's been a good
show.
Shout out to everybody that came on, man. Anything you gotta say before you leave, man?
Hey, so look, I don't know if you're gonna be up late, and I can't guarantee you that we will be on for a very long time, but we will jump on for some immediate reactions after the game tonight, and also our stream is normally gonna be instant reactions on Sundays after the game, probably that Sunday evening. But we also going to be on every Monday at 11. Since we have a Monday night game, we will be on tomorrow at 11 as well. So look for the stream tomorrow where we will discuss all things Falcons and Eagles. We'll discuss how the game went. Hopefully, we will be discussing a W for our dirty birds.
All right, we out, man. Take it easy.